Guys, I'm sorry. It's been a full week since I've uploaded a trading transformation. However, I've still been giving you guys some pretty good content, okay? I gave you guys the crypto stream, I gave you guys trade recap, and then I gave you guys another freaking crypto brain dump, okay? But this morning, as you guys know, I just uploaded a trade recap, and I'm on grind time for trading transformation. Now that I'm back in Puerto Rico, I am your Chico. I want to. That's it. Damn it. Anyways, trading transformation. Last video that we had was day 26. Today is day 27. Okay. Hopefully you guys are still. Ow! Fuck. Also, boys, look what happened to my tongue. Can you guys even see it? See that red shit? Wow, I just got really dizzy. Also, I got fat in Miami, bro. It's so annoying. But yeah, I stabbed my tongue, so if I talk weird, you guys know why. But anyways, let's jump right into this bitch. Last video we covered stop losses. Today we will be covering take profits. Should be a relatively easy day, and we're going to use the trade that I took yesterday to help us identify take profits. So first of all, I just want to sit in front of you guys and have you guys look at my pretty face. And also tell you guys the benefit of having take profits besides making fucking money. And also a couple different strategies that you guys could use, because you guys don't necessarily have to use my strategy of taking profits, and you guys don't even have to be using my trading strategy. But if you guys are like, hey, I need to know where and how to take profits from the market, cool, this video is for you. Let's get into it. So why are take profits beneficial? One, it helps us make money within the market, and two, we need a set price or a set area for us to be able to just cash out or take money out of the market, because as we know, we're trading on like 5, 15 hourly increments, okay? We're trying to catch like 1 to 3 hour moves. We're not trying to catch daily moves, unless you're a swing trader. Again, this is going to vary, but whatever time frame that you're trading on, you have to understand, if we're trading on the 5-minute time frame, we can't be setting our take profits based on like daily draws on liquidity or daily confluences, because there's so much price action within the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute, hourly, and 4-hour, that odds that, like, here, let me show you guys the chart real quick. Within each one of these daily candles, within each one of these daily candles, there's going to be a lot of price action. There's going to be a ton of 5-minute candles, right? There's going to be a ton of 15-minute candles, ton of 1-minute candles, ton of hourly candles. And they all make up this big down candle. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this is, even though if we know where the market wants to go on the daily time frame, we still can't necessarily set our 5-minute entry take profit based off of daily levels, because within this daily candle, even though we know it probably wants to move down, within the 5-minute, it could go, within the 5-minute, it could go like this. It could go up, and then we get a move down, and then boom, right back up, stop us out at break even, and then boom, right back down, and then sweep these highs, and then go down to make that daily candle, to make that daily down candle. And even though our overall bias was correct, like, hey, we know the daily time frame wants to go down, it's probably seeking out the strong liquidity, we can't base our take profits based off of that high of a time frame while executing on that low of a time frame. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, first of all, when placing your take profits. Along with that, how are take profits beneficial? Again, We can't be overambitious, we can't be greedy, and we can't keep extending our take profits. So it literally marks, that's why stop losses and take profits are so important. It literally marks the areas where we say, okay, price hit a price point where price could potentially reverse off of and go back in the other direction. For me personally, I don't like setting take profits based off of like random shit, like, oh, it's 5 ticks to the downside, so I'm going to take my profit. That's okay if that's how you guys operate and that's how you guys take profit. That's a take profit strategy. Cool. I'm just not going to teach you guys that there, because for me, I like to do everything based off of common sense, even though it seems like I have none sometimes. Okay? I like to take profits based on probable areas where if price hits that area within my current bias, right? Let's say I take a short. If it hits this area, there is potential that once that area gets hit, price could reverse and end up taking out my trade. Okay? So again, that's why I set multiple take profits, so I can let my runners run. And that's also why we have a firm set stop loss, because if, again, that's why I don't like saying, oh, I have 5 tick stop loss. I would much rather place my stop loss above an area that invalidates my trade idea. So if price goes up and hits a certain price point and invalidates my trade idea, then, geez, bro. Okay, it's gone. If price hits that price point, then it's pretty much saying, look, my trade idea was wrong. Versus if I just place a short, no stop loss, no take profit, and we're just thinking, oh, price is going to go down. Where's our invalidation points? Where is the point where, okay, this trade idea is no longer valid? Where is a point where we want to exit the trade and say, boom, congratulations, you fucking killed it. You predicted where price wanted to go. So that's why, number one, a huge rule about taking profits, never extend your take profits, never move your take profits. Once you set your stop loss and your take profit, don't fucking move it, don't fucking change it, leave it there. Okay? Because emotions can come into play, especially a lot of you guys are emotionally affected by the market. There's no reason to be moving your stop loss, and there's no reason for you guys to be moving your take profit. Just place the trade, and so what if you guys lose? Cool, it's a learning experience. Bet you guys lost a trade. If anything, that's good for you guys, so you can figure out what the fuck you did wrong. Versus if you guys keep extending your stop loss, keep extending your take profit, then you don't even know why you placed the trade in the first place, because now your invalidation point is much higher and your take profit point is much lower, and then you won't even know why you lost the trade or why you won the trade, because who knows what could have happened if it hit that invalidation point or if it hit that the original take profit that you guys set. Cool. So let's get into take profits now, into the chart. I like to take profits based off of high confluence areas where price could potentially reverse based off that current trade idea. So we'll use the trade that I took today or yesterday as an example. So I took shorts on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, I had 3 take profits on this, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And why did I have these 3 take profits? Well, they were hourly draws on liquidity. And they were 4-hour draws on liquidity. So with that in mind, I'm thinking, okay, at this current time, the daily time frame is bullish. And if it wants to continue being bullish, again, that's in the back of my mind, even though my bias was short, which is okay because the daily time frame was bullish, the 4-hour was bearish and the hourly was bearish, I was okay taking shorts. Even though the daily was bullish, I have to keep that in the back of my head because I know, okay, this 4-hour low, this hourly low, this 4-hour order block could potentially cause the daily time frame as we come into these levels to continue bullish and to push higher, even though my bias on the 5-minute was bearish, and even though I took this trade to the downside. Okay, so I exited half of my position here, another half of my open position here, and then I closed the rest of my remaining position here and crushed this trade. Versus if I had just left this open-ended, let's say I didn't even have this here, Yeah, price probably like, I would have made fucking bank. But what would have happened if price came down here and I'm like, oh, it's going to keep going lower, and then boom, the daily time frame continues higher. That's why we need take profits. Okay, so now with that in mind, let's just go in and list take profit points. Okay. And our take profit points are actually going to be our confluences. Why? Because keep in mind, even though we're taking trades to the downside, where would we likely want to take profits where price could potentially reverse back up to the upside? Based off of our regular trade confluences, right? Because these are confluences for price to potentially give us a trade entry, even though we're not trying to take longs off of these points, we're trying to exit our sell positions. Okay, and obviously the inverse is applicable as well. So where do we want to take profit off of? Draws on liquidity, order blocks, fair value gaps, breakers, and sometimes even equilibrium. This is where we can take profit off of, just previous confluences. And typically what I like to do is I like to take the confluences on the high time frame. So again, for me, I find my bias based on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So where am I likely going to set my take profits? On the 4 hour and on the 1 hour based on certain confluences. So like you guys saw, whoa, what's happening? On this trade, my take profit points were based off of hourly liquidity here, and a 4 hour order block right here. Boom. Simple, simple, simple. Just that's as simple as it is. Because again, remember guys, what are we trying to do when we enter into a trade, right? Let's just do this whole trade recap over again. The 4 hour was bearish, the hourly was bearish. Where was I looking for a trade? Okay, we saw, I'll kind of speed through this. 5 minute break of structure after sweeping these 5 minute highs. We filled in this fair value gap. We saw a 1 minute break of structure. I entered off that, stops above the fair value gap. Okay. Where am I looking to potentially exit? And how will this trade complete my bias for the day? Well, we know it wants to go down, and we know the 4 hour and the hourly are saying, yeah, it's likely going to go down. But where could the 4 hour and the hourly also reverse off of? Hourly liquidity, 4 hour liquidity, and a 4 hour order block. So that's where we set our take profits. Okay, you can, for the most part, I don't really like taking profits on the 15 minute or the 5 minute, setting it based off these. If there's no like hourly or 4 hour confluences for take profit points, then I'll scale down into the 15 minute and try and find like 15 minute liquidity. But most of the time you will be able to find these confluences to be able to take profits and to be able to secure profits from the market, from your trade. Okay, so with that in mind, we just covered stop losses, we just covered take profits. In tomorrow's video, which I'm going to film right the fuck now, we are going to be talking about even more strategy creation, how we can amplify our strategy, because for the time being, I need to go back and check in on the strategy creation part 3. For the time being, I'm pretty sure we have pretty limited amount of strategy for us to be taking trades, which is good right now, because right now, again, the whole point of this is to build your guys' base, okay, and then scale it up until you guys have the Great Pyramid of Giza. Okay, wow, no Illuminati. I didn't eat, that wasn't like a sign or anything. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. I love you guys. Might as well edge to this for pre-market. All right, boys, peace.